Hello everyone, I am the Treescore Bobby, and this is the GTA 5 10-year retrospective. So the game begins in Lunendorf, North Yankton 90s before the beginning of the main game, as at the time, Michael Townley is robbing the North Yankton Bank with Trevor Phillips and their accomplice Brad. I forget his name. He isn't that important, to be honest, in the main story. So basically, this is just an introduction to the characters, and as the game did release in 2013, this is meant to be set in around 2004. So, yes, obviously I know, playing in 2023, 9 years ago, you would wonder why Michael is about to use a really old phone. So, yeah, this is just the intro to the game, not all crazy important, so I'll skip to the next part of importance.
Guys, the thermal drill, go get it.
By the way, C4s will never be that strong in the actual game. Very false advertising. So, the gang will then run in and try and steal the money, and throughout the prologue, Michael says certain things toward Trevor about the heist in general that I feel are interesting to say, because we later learn that Michael struck a deal with the FIB, more specifically a corrupt agent Dave Norton, to get the rest of the gang arrested, and you'll find one of these interesting dialogue pieces coming up.
No, fuck! You didn't have to do that! Let's get going! There'll be time for grieving later! Yeah, you got that right.
Now, personally, I believe the grieving in what Michael is speaking of is the, grieving for their gang or their friendship or whatever. Because, with the benefit of hindsight, Michael took the deal because him and Amanda knew Michael would get arrested or killed sooner or later, and they were afraid of Trevor because of his constant, erratic outbursts. So then they struck a deal with Dave and the FIB. So yeah, I really like that piece of dialogue right there. And then coming up, Michael brings up the fact that there may have been a snitch or a rat in their gang. It's very interesting he brings up the fact that there's a snitch, being as he was the snitch.
Who snitched? Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Man, Michael sure is lucky the fact that Trevor is crazy and also I assume stupid, because I don't know how the fuck you couldn't put two and two together. Especially later on, figure out that Michael may have been a rat. After a long shootout with the police and Michael's epic spear takedown of that cop who died at this sheer way of Michael's cojones, two further cops will spawn down the street, which you can kill. It won't let you get in the car till you kill these guys, because it'll say waiting for the crew, even though the crew are literally right fucking there. But yeah, you just gotta kill them, and then you hop in the car with the guy driving, who isn't actually a part of their gang full time. It's just some random guy that they fucking hired for the job. Speaking of which, I really wonder how they hired him. Did they use, Indeed, Craigslist or something? I don't know. I really want to know why this guy decided to become a fucking heist escape driver. Anyway, yeah, then they are chased by the police, and Trevor then shoots at the police, and, doesn't hit any of the cops, which makes sense, because they're driving, and hitting a moving target, especially in a car, is hard, but they proceed to shoot the fucking driver. Poor kid probably just wanted the goddamn 350 they were offering him. Then they ran the police car into a fucking tree. After our driver is horrifically shot down, and then no one in the group really gives a shit, we get to GTA's true bread and butter, the driving, aka the most satisfying and fun part of GTA. The shooting has always been kind of clunky, especially the hand-to-hand combat is just pure fucking ass. But the driving in GTA, all of the GTAs, even back to GTA 3, especially for that time, magnificent. So yes, driving, easy 10 out of 10, as I almost crashed into 3 fucking cars. Yeah, driving is just amazing. And then, gasp! Their car is hit by a train they knew was going to show up. So then they're forced to run on foot to the chopper that we never actually learned if there was a chopper coming to pick them up. I doubt there was, just because this whole mission or heist seemed like a setup by Michael to get everyone, Trevor to get killed and then Brad to get arrested. Because as we'll soon see in this very cutscene, Brad walks in front of Trevor, thus taking the bullet for Trevor, which was meant for him. And then we later learn that Brad takes Michael's place in the grave that we see in this later mission in the cutscene. And boom, there you go, Brad takes the bullet, Trevor runs for cover, and then Michael gets hit. And again, I don't know how Trevor fell from Michael dying, because Michael sells this shot terribly.
I'm hit! Oh, Jesus! Key, you gotta get out of here! I'm gonna leave you, Mikey! Go! God, I'm not gonna be... I'm fucking gonna bleed out! Go!
I will end episode 1 here. If you enjoy this video and have interest in a series based on this, do comment and show support down below. So, I've been the Cheese Girl Poppy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.